Hi, welcome to the writer's room with Julia in my kitchen, actually. Today, I have you in the kitchen for a reason, because I'm going to read you a story that is for my stepmother, Nancy. Today is her birthday, and she is an incredible cook. She has been professionally her whole life, but I was able to be able to eat and be around so many great recipes and foods, whole foods, as a child. I carried it on as an adult because she gave me and my brothers a opportunity to see how food can be created when you put your whole heart into it, and she did. Funny, I married a man who loves to cook. But I've got the story that I wrote the other day for her, and it's called In the Kitchen with Nancy. The smells of lemon, spices, and fish filled the kitchen on a cold spring day up in hills where I lived, in a home built with logs. Nancy, my stepmother, has a gift for creating good food. She is a cook, but far greater a person is she who makes us delicious food to eat every day. The lifeblood of the family, really. Today my father has brought home 4 large rainbow trout. This is the arrangement. He catches them, I gut and clean them, lay them out in a formidable row, and then Nancy cooks them. This routine will play out over the years, with more trout, of the kinds of which are rainbow, brook, lake, and an occasional largemouth bass, too. Perch may be delicious to eat, but too many bones to be practical. It is eating well and in a health-minded ways Nancy's daily gift to us. She often spends hours in the kitchen creating meals for us. There's chopping and mixing and measuring being done, all in the background of our cabin. But seemingly the most important, really, if it was my father who was to be in charge of this life-giving necessity, my brothers and I would have starved, or sustained solely on peanut butter and fluff sandwiches, which he was known to make. I like to hang out in the kitchen with Nancy. I would watch her in awe of recipes and abilities to create. Oh, and the heavenly cookies she would make. God help us all. They are amazing. You can't have just 1 or 2. More must be consumed, so one can feel the peaks and saturation of the sugar and butter flavors dancing on the tongue. There were times, if not watching her cook, I am in Nancy's pantry closet. There would rest the vacuum cleaner, assorted brooms and cleaning supplies, and a tower of shelves and cans of bags of potatoes, onions, and vast stores of her cooking implements. Here I sit on the vacuum cleaner and contemplate my future. At times, this pantry is my time machine that I created to take me anywhere in any place. I go to the lands of Yoda and the Empire Strikes Back movie, or to the next year, and imagine myself swimming in the Gulf of Mexico with dolphins, and sometimes back in time, too, to relive a sadness I want to keep close. But today I'm making Nancy a menu. I have written down every item in her pantry. It takes me such a long time that when I'm finished, she calls me out of the pantry, my time machine. Supper's ready, she says. I hand her my list of pantry items I have conveniently formed into a menu, complete with cover, title, and folded pages. She hands me a plate of perfectly cooked rainbow trout cuisine. Now that was delicious. That's just one of many things that she made. And interestingly enough, she made things. My father would come home with pheasant, which was really good. Duck, that was good too. There's the goose one time. No, I was not a fan of the goose, but just because of the way it tasted. But the venison was amazing. A lot of fish though. And we had gardens, huge gardens, that every vegetable that could be grown, she grew it. And we always had fresh, real whole food, which was 2020 now. You think how it's not as we would like to eat like that every single day, to just have everything totally fresh, nothing's processed. That's the way I grew up. We also had animals too, cow for milking and chickens with eggs, and it really it was a very special, important time in my life when I watched her cook in the kitchen so much. Those were really my times of being creative. I saw how passionate she was about the food she made and how great it was. It tasted so good. It was just, I was very fortunate. And so this is my show today. Still working on that third part to Down East. Haven't got there yet. And I'd like to wish you to think good thoughts and do good deeds. And to come back and watch me again next week. Thanks so much.